Hello everyone, welcome to NEET Buddy. Here we are providing you with daily biology MCQs so that you can have little extra practice for the coming NEET exam and gain confidence for the coming NEET exam. We have already finished revising class 11th and class 12th NCERT biology once, and this is the second time revision of class 11th NCERT biology that is going on. And today I'm going to provide you with the MCQs from the chapter that you're seeing on your screens. So without wasting much time, let's get started. Question number 1. What is the function of zinc? Option A, chlorophyll synthesis. Option B, synthesis of IAA. Option C, closing of stomata. Option D, oxidation of carbohydrates. Function of zinc. The correct answer is option B, synthesis of IAA. What does IAA stand for? Indole 3 acetic acid or oxen. So zinc is used in synthesis of oxen. Question number 2. Hydroponics is a method of option A, study of soil growth. Option B, study of soil protection. Option C, culturing plants in liquid media. Or option D, study of plant growing in laboratories. Hydroponics is method of. The correct answer is option C. It is the method of culturing plants in liquid medium. Question number 3. Which of the following two elements are required for synthesis of chlorophyll? Option A, Fe and Mg. Option B, Fe and Ca. Option C, Mg and Ca. Or option D, Cu and Ca. What are the two elements that are required for synthesis of chlorophyll? The correct answer is option A, that is iron and magnesium. What is another important role of magnesium? Yes, it helps in maintenance of ribosome structure. And what is another important function of iron? It forms a part of ferredoxin and cytochromes, right, in the electron transport chain. So two elements that are necessary for synthesis of chlorophyll, iron and magnesium. Question number 4. Which of the following is a micronutrient? Option A, phosphorus. Option B, nitrogen. Option C, potassium. Option D, zinc. Which of the following is a micronutrient? The correct answer is option D, that is zinc. Question number 5. The total number of essential elements required for normal growth of plant is option A, 10. Option B, 17. Option C, 19. Or option D, 15. Total number of essential elements required for normal growth of plant. The correct answer is option B, that is 17. Question number 6. In plants, a common symptom caused by deficiency of calcium, magnesium, potassium and copper is option A, bending of leaf tip. Option B, formation of anthocyanin. Option C, poor development of vasculature. Or option D, necrosis of tissue. Common symptom caused by deficiency of calcium, magnesium, potassium and copper. The correct answer is option D, necrosis of tissue and most specifically leaf tissue. Question number 7. The most common ion found freely in the cell. Option A, phosphorus. Option B, sulfur. Option C, potassium. Option D, iron. Most common ion found freely in cell. The correct answer is option C, that is potassium. Question number 8. Sulfur containing amino acid. Option A, methionine. Option B, glycine. Option C, alanine. Option D, aspartate. Sulfur containing amino acid. The correct answer is option A, that is methionine. Question number 9. Nutrient required by plant in greatest amount is option A, phosphorus. Option B, nitrogen. Option C, sulfur. Option D, calcium. Nutrient required by plants in greatest amount. Correct answer is option B, nitrogen. Question number 10. Nutrient that plays a role in pollen germination. Option A, chlorine. Option B, molybdenum. Option C, copper. Option D, boron. Nutrient that plays role in pollen germination. The Correct answer is option D, that is boron. Question number 11. Chlorosis is seen in deficiency of option A, copper, option B, zinc, option C, calcium, option D, boron. Chlorosis is seen in deficiency of. The correct answer is option B, that is zinc. What is chlorosis? The loss of chlorophyll, which leads to yellowing of the leaf. And which other elements cause chlorosis? Sodium, potassium, magnesium, sulfur, iron, manganese, molybdenum, other than zinc. All these elements, if they are deficient, will lead to chlorosis. Question number 12. Nitrifying bacteria are example of option A, autotrophs, option B, symbionts, option C, chemotrophs, or option D, photosynthetic forms. Nitrifying bacteria are example of. Correct answer is option C, they all are chemotrophs. Question number 13. The organism that converts ammonia to nitrite is option A, Nitrobacter, option B, Anabaena, option C, Azolla, or option D, Nitrosomonas. Organism that converts ammonia to nitrite is. The correct answer is option D, Nitrosomonas. Question number 14. Example of free-living nitrogen-fixing aerobic microbe is option A, Azotobacter, option B, Rhodospirillum, option C, Anabaena, option D, Nostoc. Free-living nitrogen-fixing aerobic microbe is. Correct answer is option A, that is Azotobacter. And what is the example of free-living nitrogen-fixing anaerobic organism? Right, Rhodospirillum. Question number 15. Nitrifying bacteria converts option A, nitrogen to nitrates, option B, ammonia to nitrates, option C, nitrates to nitrogen, or option D, carbon dioxide to carbohydrates. Nitrifying bacteria converts. The correct answer is option B, ammonia to nitrates. So those are the MCQs for today. We'll see you guys again tomorrow at this very place, this very time, with another set of MCQs from the next chapter of class 11th NCERT Biology. Till then, all the best and keep working hard. Do like and share this video if you find it helpful. And if you are new out here, do go and click that red button and subscribe to our channel. Thank you guys for watching. Bye bye.